It's so good to be here in South Carolina.
We can accomplish everything here at this university.
Here it is, the best opening in college football. Dynamite touchdown, South Carolina. I'm on the shades, man. And you can feel the energy in the stadium.
How we doing? Good. Welcome back.
Well, a night game at Williams-Brice Stadium rarely lets you down, and it did not tonight. The Gamecocks host number 10 Texas A&M and put up 530 yards of total offense and shut out the Aggies in the second half to win 44-20. Coach, congratulations. It's your fourth win in your career over a ranked opponent. I think this is the third top 10 opponent. I'm not sure anybody saw this coming because that was a fine football team out there tonight.
No, you're exactly right. That's a great football team that we just beat. Ton of respect for them, but just what a night for South Carolina football. What a night for this university, the city of Columbia, the state of South Carolina. We were on the national stage tonight, and boy, did we show up. I'm really happy for our fans, really happy for our players. What just a special night. We really worked hard throughout the week, during the bye week. We got better. But we're a team that's been continuing to get better each week. We certainly had some heartbreaks early in the season, but these guys, they always respond. They come right back to work, and they continue to get better each week.
Coach, A&M came in as the number one run defense in the conference, giving up less than 100 yards a game, around 73. You had two backs, Lenora Sellers and Rocket Sanders, go over 100. Your offensive line did not give up a sack tonight. And I say these things offensively. We'll get to the defense in a minute. They were incredible as well. But a big turnaround there. I wonder if you saw something in the off week or this week in practice that said, I think things are starting to spin right for our offensive football team.
Yeah, not necessarily. I feel like we're a group. I mean, we're young on offense. Got a redshirt freshman quarterback. We're starting a true freshman at receiver in Mazio. We're basically starting a true freshman at tight end in Michael Smith. We're starting a true freshman left tackle in Josiah. Lenore's is a redshirt freshman. So we're a group that's young that just continues to get better, and you see that each week. Lenore's gets more and more experience. We during the bye week, we certainly were able to dive into where we're lacking and where we need to be better and really focus on that. We made some schematic tweaks, but nothing major. But really, it's pretty simple, just continuing to work and just continuing to get better. And A&M, the way they want to play football is, I got tons of respect for them because that's how we want to play football around here, being physical on the line of scrimmage and running the ball and stopping the run. And I told our team it's going to be like playing against ourselves. I mean, the way they're built. They're not a team that goes a million miles an hour and wants to run 100 plays, and neither are ours, or neither are we. We both believe in the same things and how you win football games, and it was going to be a matchup of an identity game is what we told our guys. And we sure as heck showed our identity tonight.
Yes, you did. You had a stamp on it with two fourth down stops, one in the first quarter and one in the third. We'll see those on the highlights, Coach. But on our Prisma Health injury report, I know Mazio Bennett went out of the ball game after two great catches on a drive. But how's the team overall on our Prisma Health injury report?
Yeah, I think pretty good. That was a physical football game for sure. I think Mazio's okay. A little bit of an upper body injury. I think he kind of hurts all over right now, but he was in the locker room dancing after the game, so I think he's okay as well, and we'll see more on Sunday, but optimistic about his availability going forward. And other than that, we had a physical game, but I think everybody's okay.
Some remnants behind us, if you haven't seen, of the folks who stormed the field. We take no credit for that. You did not ask for that otherwise, but Gamecocks filled up Williams-Brice Stadium after Carolina beat a top 10 Texas A&M team 44-20. You won't be shocked when we come back. We're going to have highlights from Williams-Brice Stadium on Gamecock football with Coach Beamer from Learfield.
Britons of Columbia, dressing South Carolina for success since 1946.
I know what it takes to build a winning culture, and I see that shining brightly every day in our long-standing partnership with Prisma Health. Prisma's commitment to helping our players achieve their best gives us an advantage every time we take the field. Prisma is on a mission to illuminate a better view of health for all our Gamecock athletes and for communities across the Midlands, upstate, and beyond. There's nobody our team trusts more, as together we see a healthy, hopeful way forward.
Welcome.
What does farm to table mean to you? Fresher, tastier food? Sitting down with family and friends at local restaurants? Sure, but thanks to South Carolina farmers and chefs, you can enjoy farm to table anywhere. That's because when you buy certified SC, you're supporting South Carolina farmers and getting locally grown food that's perfect for whatever table. So choose local, choose fresh. It's a matter of taste.
Southern Way Catering is the official partner of South Carolina Athletics for special events in Williams-Brice Stadium. Book your next event with Southern Way and experience unparalleled hospitality. To tour one of our new premium spaces, call 803-783-1061 or visit the website at thesouthernway.com.
Welcome back. Williams-Brice Stadium at night, always a great setting, Coach, but holy mackerel, it was packed to the brim right from the beginning, and that had to contribute to the overall success of your football team.
Yeah, for sure. We knew it was going to be not a better environment in the entire nation in Columbia tonight, and we told our players all week. The key for us was going to be to play a whole lot of winning football, but our crowd, they always make a difference, and they always show up, and they made a difference tonight.
The Gamecocks lose the toss. Texas A&M deferred, and Carolina goes on offense to start the ball game.
Yeah, I think we've been on a pretty good run of winning the toss. It surprised me, but got to put our offense out there, and that obviously isn't very good, turning the linebacker free right up the middle. But this will be like a broken record.
Yeah.
What a play by Lenoris. Just guys bouncing off of him, and right here as well. A little bit of a new play we put in this week. Wanted to use the quarterback a little bit more in the run game, and what a start. And then you talk about a big play right here. Not just the stop, but just the impact that it made as far as, you know what, you guys pride yourself on being a physical football team, and you are, but so are we. And that's the number one rushing offense in the SEC that we just stopped on 4th and inches right there as well. Thought Lenoris did a great job tonight, Todd, of just when things weren't there downfield, finding his running back and just dumping it down and allowing Rocket and our backs to go make plays. Here, a little play off the triple option. We knew they would think it was triple option, and then a little hide play to the tight end that we put in this week, and knew it would be good, and it certainly was as well. So 14-0 start. Obviously, we wanted to get off to a great start to keep our crowd in it and allow them to really go. I hate to see their running back get hurt right here. I hope he's okay, but held them to a field goal, which was huge. Again, there's Lenoris just breaking tackles left and right, breaking another one. I mean, he's a strong guy right there as well. So what a run here on that. 3rd and 10. Wanted to kind of get the one thing we worked on in the bye week was to get our screen game going a little bit more. Nice play by their guy right there. They do a great job of creating turnovers, and they got one out right there, but they move the pocket a little bit right here, get on the perimeter, and find their receiver, right there on a scramble as well. Obviously, they're really good at the quarterback run game. Nice play right there by Dylan, getting the quarterback down on the ground, huddle him to a field goal again. You see our receivers in there, Gage in there coming to get a crack block. Another explosive run right there by Lenoris, and now we're back rolling again. 3rd down and 8. Protection's decent. Lenoris gets flushed out of the pocket a little bit. You see him right there. Woo! Running over a guy right there. That was a big
slide
play.
there.
No slide at all. That was a big play and brought a lot of energy to the sideline. Kick a field goal. Kudos to Alex Herrera coming in and hitting some big kicks tonight. Hate to see this. I mean, 3rd and 1, and we give up a touchdown run, and we're misaligned. We got 2 guys. We got a guy in the wrong gap, and we ended up with 2 guys in the same gap. Thought Oscar Attaway came in tonight and had some nice runs. Really proud of him. It's a good 1-2 punch with him and Rocket, without a doubt. 3rd down play, they hit us on a little mesh concept and get the tight end free on the backside as well. 1st and 10 play for them here. You know, our defensive ends get upfield a little bit, and then we open up the quarterback run game.
They can run. I mean, Marcellus Reed is a very good player.
Yeah, no question as well. And, you know, hate this one. We're in a decent coverage, and then we just kind of came off the guy right there as well. So we got to be better on that one. But proud of our guys. You know, we're up 14-0, and then big play right there. We're up 14-0, but then we get a 2-minute drive before the half to go in and tie this thing up. That was huge right there as well. You know, we're up 14-0, then we get outscored 20-3 the rest of the first half, or 20-0 at that point, I guess, or 20-3. And then we get a 2-minute drive. We go right back down the field, kick a field goal, and then we go into the half tied up. Told the players at halftime, what more could you want? I mean, this is what we wanted. Top 10 team, number 1 team in the SEC, a physical war. We're at home, and we're tied up at halftime. So we'll find out a lot about this team in the second half.
Yeah, Mazio Bennett with 2 catches in that last drive, and Alex Herrera coming in, coaching 3 for 3 on field goals tonight. His confidence building back up after a couple misses on the road and in the last couple of ball games, but that did seem to change back the momentum and everything we needed within this stadium to come out in the second half.
Yeah, no question. And I told our guys at halftime, like, we're doing a lot of really good things right now, but we gave up a long touchdown run because we're not aligned the right way. We turn a guy free on a touchdown pass. That's more us than them. Offensively, we had turned the ball over, and we just needed to play more winning football. That was the key for us all week, and we knew in the second half we needed to play more winning football. You
know, shockingly, 2 of the top 3 defenses in the conference and just 1 3-and-out in that first half of all things. So the Gamecocks come out at second half, and they're going to kick the football away to Texas A&M, tied at 20 at Williams-Brice Stadium.
Yeah, we had not played great defensively in the first half, but we told our guys, like, you're up first in the second half, and let's get down there and go make plays. So good job by the kickoff team, going down there and making a tackle. We get a stop. Great job right here by Lenoris, running for another first down as well. So to be able to get a stop defensively, get the ball back for our offense, and then to go down here with a drive, explosive run. Like, when you watch the tape against Texas A&M, Todd, there's not many long runs on that thing. And for us to have as many explosive runs as we did tonight, kudos to our offensive staff and our players. Big time performance right there as well. Man, I don't think I've seen 3 interception or 3 defensive touchdowns in our stadium this year that didn't count. This one wasn't a penalty. We stepped out of bounds, but man, barely. But I told the team, like, what more could you want right here? You got the chance to go down the field as well, and what a play. You talk about guys making individual efforts tonight. There's one right there. 2nd and 10, an explosive pass with Josh down the field right there as well was big time. 1st and 10, they're back up right here as well. There you see, it's good to see our pass rushers finally get home. Their offensive line is really, really good.
Dylan Stewart's 5th sack of the year coming around the edge.
Exactly. And then we get them right here in a 3rd and long situation with just under 6 minutes left, and then we get them again. This was huge because they're in field position where they can kick a field goal and make it a 1-score game, and they ended up having to punt. So that was huge. This was a good play for us tonight, just a little RPO where, you know, we got the run, but we can pull it and dump it out in the flat to Josh, and right here as well. I mean, no better feeling. We get the ball right there, we go in and score, and we make this thing 44-20. That was a fun way to finish the night as well.
Yeah, we don't see Josh Simon's long touchdown catch and run off that same play you were talking about where he breaks tackles and runs down the field. But the Gamecocks winners tonight, 44-20, shut out Texas A&M in the second half. of the ball game tonight at Williams-Brice Stadium. Coach, we could go in a lot of areas on our Terminex Best Player of the ball game, but Rocket Sanders, what a balanced game he had. His best game as a Gamecock, receiving the football, 5 receptions, 92 yards, and then he goes over the 100-yard mark along with Lenoris Sellers in rushing the football. It felt like, hey, here's one of our veteran players on offense, and I'm going to help us through this tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. We told our team that in games like this, top 10 team, great SEC team, 2 great SEC teams, it's going to come down like your best players have to play well. And your quarterback guy has to play well. Ours did, but our best players have to play well. And Rocket and a multitude of guys did a great job tonight. But you talk about catching the ball, running the ball. What a performance by Rocket.
Yeah, Josh Simon with 2 touchdowns. Lenoris Sellers, as good as it gets, protecting the football, running as well. And Superman out of the phone booth a couple times trying to escape. Unbelievable. But our Terminex Best Player of the game is Rocket Sanders. Much more to come. Stay with us on Gamecock Football with Shane Beamer from Learfield.
Join us every Thursday at Backstreet's Grill on Divine Street for Carolina Calls from 6 to 7 p.m. Visit backstreetsgrill.com to learn more about their unique food and drink options.
This is a Ford home charger. It helps you start every day with the charge you need. So you'll get one plus standard installation with every Ford electric vehicle. The Ford Power Promise. Electric vehicle confidence from day one.
Enjoy 1.9% APR for 72 months on a new 2024 F-150 Lightning truck.
They say home is where the heart is, and that's never been more true than it is right here, right now. And it's why we're proud to partner with Colonial Life. Colonial Life reminds us to stand together no matter what, and to lift each other up, both in support and celebration. So if you're a Colonial Life policyholder, business owner, community partner, or a fellow fan, thank you, because you make this house a home.
What does farm to table mean to you? Fresher, tastier food? Sitting down with family and friends at local restaurants? Sure, but thanks to South Carolina farmers and chefs, you can enjoy farm to table anywhere. That's because when you buy certified SC, you're supporting South Carolina farmers and getting locally grown food that's perfect for whatever table. So choose local, choose fresh. It's a matter of taste.
You've never been afraid to put in the work. The extra early, extra late, extra work. Because you understand that education is the key that unlocks everything. Better pay, better hours, better opportunities, a better you. And playing the lottery is no different. Getting educated before you play gives you the tools you need to be a better player, like knowing when to play and when to take a rain check. Visit sceducationlottery.com/betteryou to be a better player.
Wherever you go, whatever you do, when you have the power and technology of a Ford F-150 on your team, it's game on. For great offers or to learn more about F-150, go to buyfordnow.com and see your Carolina Ford dealer, official partner of Gamecock Athletics.
In our latest episode, The Story, we talked to Nick Emanmori and Kyle Kennard about the defense's great effort this year and their desire to continue to kick down the door.
I feel like I weighed my options perfectly as far as what would we have going on as a team, what would I have going on as a player. I feel like this is the best fit for me, so I'm glad I came to Columbia.
I actually see him like in the summer, getting extra work in, like, coming back in the building, just grinding. So maybe that's like something that's always been in him. He's been like real vocal early on, like when he came in winter, and I haven't really seen that from a lot of transfers or a lot of guys. Just grinding and don't take anything for granted. And that kind of stood out to me because like some dudes as transfers come in and they don't really speak a lot, but him taking that initiative to like make sure he knows he cares about the team and he got our back, that kind of like, he's been a real leader for us on this team. And he's having a great season right now too, so it just pays off for him.
We have 5 games left. So I know that if I stop doing whatever I'm doing right now, then the talk will be over with, and I'll slip back in boards and all of that pretty stuff. I know it'll be over with if I don't keep performing. So that's what I'm mainly focused on doing right now, winning games and keep performing.
Sound and Images has been providing the Midlands and South Carolina with professional audio-visual services for over 40 years. Now we're home to one of the most advanced venue and meeting spaces in the state. Experiencing the latest in video conferencing, live streaming, and virtual presentations at the new Sound and Images Business Center. We have space for every need, from smaller personal rooms to large rooms for conferences and events. Conveniently located just a few minutes from downtown. Elevate your AV and call Sound and Images today.
I know what it takes to build a winning culture, and I see that shining brightly every day in our long-standing partnership with Prisma Health. Prisma's commitment to helping our players achieve their best gives us an advantage every time we take the field. Prisma is on a mission to illuminate a better view of health for all our Gamecock athletes and for communities across the Midlands, upstate, and beyond. There's nobody our team trusts more, as together we see a healthy, hopeful way forward.
Welcome.
Hey Gamecock Nation, Coach Shane Beamer here. Experience the most electrifying entrance in all of college football as Cockey's Game Day Guest, presented by Farm Bureau Insurance. Get 2 tickets to the Missouri game, 2 pregame sideline passes, plus hotel accommodations and more. Visit usccontest.com and enter today for your chance to be Cockey's Game Day Guest. Brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance.
Good hard work has earned Jelani Sarr the title of Colonial Life Academic Athlete of the Week. A member of the men's tennis team, Sarr is a retailing major at South Carolina. This week's Academic Athlete of the Week is brought to you by Colonial Life. Colonial Life, the benefits of good hard work.
Sanders to the right. Larvadan goes in motion. Behind him. Gonna roll left side, throw it back. And that's Josh Salmon caught back in the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. That's our Sandsbury Eye Center. Did you see that play, Coach? Getting going at Williams-Brice Stadium, such a huge factor early on in a night game. And Lenora Sellers on a formation I'd not seen, and then a play off his back foot, throwing it to Josh Simon, really got us cranked up tonight, and Josh ended up having a fantastic game.
Yeah, just some of our best players making plays, and that was a play, good design play by Coach Loggins and the offensive staff, and we did a great job running the ball, but we did enough in the passing game too to make sure A&M had to defend both.
If the Gamecocks record 350 yards or more on offense, go to the notifications on the Gamecock Game Day app to learn how to receive a free 3-piece chicken tenders with any purchase from Hardee's after regular breakfast hours at Columbia and Orangeburg participating locations on Monday.
You've never been afraid to put in the work. The extra early, extra late, extra work. Because you understand that education is the key that unlocks everything. Better pay, better hours, better opportunities, a better you. And playing the lottery is no different. Getting educated before you play gives you the tools you need to be a better player. like knowing when to play and when to take a rain check. Visit sceducationlottery.com/betteryou to be a better player.
Sound and Images has been providing the Midlands and South Carolina with professional audio-visual services for over 40 years. Now we're home to one of the most advanced venue and meeting spaces in the state. Experiencing the latest in video conferencing, live streaming, and virtual presentations at the new Sound and Images Business Center. We have space for every need, from smaller personal rooms to large rooms for conferences and events. Conveniently located just a few minutes from downtown. Elevate your AV and call Sound and Images today.
Okay, so you need to pick up the dog from the groomer, get the laundry, and you finish the book for book club, right?
Book club. Of course I did. Yep. See you there, honey.
It was the best of times.
It was the worst of times. It was the age of wisdom. It was the age of foolishness. But the good physician of the Republic would deserve better still. Satan, now, my doctor. Satan.
When you have 537 pages to go, there's a RAV for that. Right now, lease a new 2024 Toyota RAV4 Hybrid LE for just $359 a month for 36 months. Toyota, let's go places.
They say home is where the heart is, and that's never been more true than it is right here, right now. And it's why we're proud to partner with Colonial Life. Colonial Life reminds us to stand together no matter what, and to lift each other up, both in support and celebration. So if you're a Colonial Life policyholder, business owner, community partner, or a fellow fan, thank you, because you make this house a home.
Britons of Columbia, dressing South Carolina for success since 1946.
Welcome back, Coach. You know, we looked at the schedule and thought maybe we could catch our breath a little bit and the advantage we've had against Vanderbilt over the last couple of years, even with their very good coaching staff and competitive teams they've had. But now you look up, they win again today, they're bowl eligible, and we're going to Nashville with as big a challenge as we've had.
Yeah, Coach Lee has done a phenomenal job with their team this year. They've had some great wins. Almost beat Texas, did beat Alabama, so they're playing at a high level. Got bowl eligible today against Auburn, so another big challenge. I know this is a game that our fans love every other year going up to Nashville, so we know there'll be a bunch of garnet and black in the stands, but got a big challenge, and we're going to celebrate this one, but we got to get right back to work on Sunday night.
On our Toyota Keys to the Game, Toyota Let's Go places, Coach, it's not Friday night on Broadway. That's not the key to the game. So give us one or two things to beat the Commodores, because they move the football. They're they're the best third down team in the conference this year.
Yeah.
And they're doing it from a lot of different ways with their quarterback is very versatile. Give us a key or two.
Yeah, our fans can have a great time on Broadway Friday night,
Sure.
but just make sure they pace themselves because we need them Saturday in the stadium. But I think with them, obviously their quarterback is playing at a high level right now. And just, initially I would say just the efficiency that we have to play with, the style that Vanderbilt plays with, our offense is not going to have many plays. They just try and eat the clock up and minimize your opportunities offensively, so we've got to be very efficient and be able to sustain drives ourselves, because they definitely want to shorten the game and get games to the fourth quarter and win them.
Coach, congratulations. Your team goes to 5-3 on the season. You get your third conference win of the year. That surpasses a year ago with 2 conference games to go, including in Nashville next week. What an environment. This is why we all do it. We appreciate you being with us on Gamecock Football with Shane Beamer from Learfield.
This has been an exclusive presentation from Learfield.